That was a 75% move. It is June 22nd, 2026. So today we're going to be trading IWM, and we're going to be looking at, on the side, Coinbase, Robinhood, Tesla, and SPY. So those are the stocks I'll be looking at for the day, but the only one I'll be trading is going to be IWM. So let me just go open up the screen here, and I'll show you what our setup looks like. Here on the screen in front of you, you're going to see IWM. This is going to be the one we're going to be trading. So as you can see, there are lines here on the chart. These are going to be my key levels. So on these key levels, the price will react in some sort of way on every single one of these levels. And once we break out of these levels, that's where I'm going to take my calls. If we break out, let's say to the downside, I'm going to take my puts. And now the type of options I'm going to be taking is going to be 0 DTE options or 1 DTE options here. So throughout the trading day, I'll be looking at IWM, how it moves. I'll be looking at the breakouts that it has, if it has any retest on these levels, and then that's where I'm going to enter my calls or puts. So something else I want to be doing every morning before the market opens is look at my news. So right here in front of me, I'm going to have all the news that could be affecting the market. Nothing that can affect us, so that's perfect. That's what we want to see. Really, that's all you need to know. So market is open. Okay, off this market open, I might take like a very lotto call. IWM right now, I put in an entry at 0.35, like for one contract, very, very lotto. But this thing is moving extremely quickly. Okay, so what we did here, I did enter a very small contract at this level here for a little retest for the call side. It would be the 301 call. Okay, so our IWM call here is up about 21% so far. Here I entered two more very small contracts. So my average is now at 0.16. Okay, new high of day created. Contracts are up 40% here. I'm going to sell a portion here. So far in this trade right here, we cannot lose money since we already took some profits and my stop is right below our entry. We are in open waters though, there's no resistance, we're all-time highs. We're up about 65% here though. Entry at 0.16, we're currently at 0.26. My price target is the $300 range. Okay, so it did just stop us out. That was a 75% move. So today, as you can see, we ended up taking SPY calls, 0 DTE calls, and we ended up exiting that position at a 60% gain. What happened here is that we broke out our first level on market open, and then I waited 5-minute candle to close. I entered at that 5-minute candle close, waited for it to drop back a bit lower, entered heavier, and then rode that move up. Now, what I did right was trusting my key level. My execution was good. I entered at the right spot, right time. Now, what I could have worked on was taking more profits when we were at about a 75-80% gain. I could have taken more profits, but since the position was so small, I honestly wanted to go like higher risk, higher reward, right? One of the good things I ended up doing was keeping my stop loss. I trailed it. So that means I moved it accordingly to the price moving up. So as the price moved up, I moved my stop loss closer to the actual price. So when it did wick down and reverse, it at least stopped me out still in profit. So that's one of the better things I ended up doing. What I would have changed, adding a bit more to the position, I went very small on the size. One of the mistakes I did was not going in as heavy as I could have, I guess costing me a bit of profits there. At the end of the day, it's better to be safer than over risking and then becoming nervous, not knowing what to do during the trade just because you've put up too much money. So if I had one takeaway for you guys, would be to trust your setup. Keep realistic TPs and stop losses, trailing the stop with the move as it continues going, preserve that capital, and collecting profit. Scaling out is better than waiting for that price to be at a certain point. You're securing that profit. That'll be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back in the next one.